have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes.
You're not going to believe this. Nike has finally broken its silence on Caitlin Clark. But guess what? Adidas beat them to it by a mile. While Adidas was quick to celebrate Caitlin's Rookie of the Year honor, Nike took their sweet time only to drop a simple t-shirt as their big statement. That's right. No special campaign, no signature shoe announcement, just a basic tee. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's incredible debut WNBA season had fans rushing to grab the merch. Her Roy shirt sold out in just 50 minutes. And while Nike remains quiet about giving her a true spotlight, other stars like Angel Wilson are front and center in Nike's WNBA strategy, landing promotions and major brand pushes.
How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. And playing the politics where, oh, we need to release Asia's shoe first. Well, no, it's not Caitlin's fault that you haven't done anything for Asia yet.
Believe it or not, Nike's simplest tee celebrating Caitlin Clark, just her rookie stats printed on the front, flew off the shelves in 50 minutes flat. That's faster than it takes to design the shirt itself. Yet fans snapped it up in record time. Tio put it in perspective. Clark's basic merch outpaced anything Nike has ever done for Angel Wilson. A plain t-shirt beat out high-profile signature campaigns, proving Clark's rookie season left every brand scrambling to keep up.
Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them to.
How could Nike respond to Caitlin Clark's jaw-dropping rookie season with just a plain t-shirt? After everything she's achieved, that's all? Let's be honest, if Caitlin had signed with Adidas instead, she'd probably already have her own signature shoe, and it would have sold out in minutes. But with Nike, we're still waiting. Not one standout product. Nothing worthy of her impact so far. Nike's rollout for Clark has been underwhelming at best, and that's shocking because, in the world of sports, few young athletes have generated the kind of buzz Caitlin Clark has. From breaking records at Iowa to becoming the face of women's basketball in her first pro season, she's already being compared to the all-time greats. Yet, despite her meteoric rise, Caitlin's relationship with Nike, and even the WNBA, feels oddly cold. While Nike has a long history of elevating elite talent, they've instead chosen to spotlight other players, barely tapping into Clark's historic momentum.
Caitlin Clark's gonna help it change for the better. All of a sudden, we gonna see Angel Wilson. She may get some more shine because she's that girl. Diana Taurasi gonna get more shine because we know what she brings to the table. Unanswered, she's gonna get more shine. Others, black, white, everything in between. It's about the ladies, now more so than ever before.
One brand, however, hasn't hesitated to embrace Caitlin Clark's rise. Adidas, in a major moment. Sports legend and Adidas ambassador Billie Jean King publicly praised Caitlin for her phenomenal rookie season and her WNBA Rookie of the Year award. That recognition meant more than just praise. It was a bold show of support at a time when even Nike, Clark's own sponsor, had barely acknowledged her achievements. Billie Jean's words highlighted what many fans already knew: Caitlin Clark's influence on the sport is undeniable. Meanwhile, Nike continues to face growing backlash for dragging its feet when it comes to promoting Clark. Instead, they've focused their energy on stars like Angel Wilson, a dominant player in her own right, but the numbers speak volumes. Caitlin Clark is already outselling nearly every player in the league. Her jerseys, merch, and presence move the needle like no one else's, and yet, Nike remains strangely hesitant to put her at the forefront. In stark contrast, Adidas seems to have seen the writing on the wall. They've recognized Caitlin not just as a current sensation, but as the undeniable future of women's basketball.
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Billie Jean King, a lifelong advocate for equality in sports, didn't mince words when it came to praising Caitlin Clark. She celebrated not just the titles and records, but the heart behind them: Clark's relentless drive, her love for the game, and the way she's inspired a new generation of fans. For King, Caitlin's Rookie of the Year honor wasn't just about stats or headlines, it was a moment of validation. A sign that true passion, grit, and performance still matter in a world where recognition doesn't always come easy. Because while Clark dazzled on the court and shattered expectations, she also faced a frustrating reality, a surprising lack of support from Nike, her own sponsor. Despite her soaring popularity, record-breaking viewership, and cultural impact, Nike seemed oddly reluctant to put her at the center of their WNBA campaigns. It's a tough pill to swallow. Clark has all the ingredients of a generational icon. Marketability, off the charts. Fan base, unmatched. Yet Nike has continued to push other athletes forward, leaving one of their brightest stars under-promoted and under-celebrated. And for many fans and legends like King, that silence speaks volumes.
Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if Asia Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell Asia's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case.
Nike's spotlight has largely remained on A'ja Wilson, and to be fair, she's earned it. She's a multi-time MVP, a WNBA champion, and one of the league's most dominant forces. No one questions her greatness, but there's a new star reshaping the game, and her name is Caitlin Clark. Clark isn't just performing at an elite level. She's captivating fans in a way women's basketball hasn't seen in years. Her merchandise sells out in minutes. Her games break viewership records. She connects with fans across all generations, and right now, she's outselling nearly every player in the league, including Wilson. So why does Nike continue to put Clark on the back burner? The numbers are crystal clear. Clark is the bigger draw, both on and off the court. Yet, the brand that signed her still hasn't given her the full spotlight she deserves, and fans are starting to ask, what exactly is Nike waiting for?
She's got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all, according to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin. Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys.
It's a question echoing across the sports world. Why is Nike holding back on Caitlin Clark? Even analysts and diehard fans are puzzled. While A'ja Wilson's achievements are unquestionable, her marketability simply doesn't match what Clark is generating right now. The gap is visible in merch sales, in fan engagement, and in cultural impact. Caitlin Clark's reach goes far beyond basketball purists. She's captured the hearts of young girls dreaming of greatness, casual viewers tuning in for the first time, and even those who rarely followed women's sports before she stepped on the court. Her style of play is electric, her presence is magnetic, and her potential to take the WNBA to new heights is unlike anything the league has seen in years. The fans see it, the numbers prove it. So why doesn't Nike?
People need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good.
Caitlin Clark's rookie season wasn't just impressive, it was historic. She didn't just compete at a high level, she dominated. With deep range shooting, pinpoint passing, and the composure of a seasoned pro, Clark quickly proved she wasn't your average first-year player. But it wasn't just about her personal stats or highlight plays. Clark's presence brought energy, attention, and buzz to the WNBA like few rookies ever have. Her impact extended far beyond the scoreboard. She reignited national interest in women's basketball. She's exactly the kind of superstar the league needs, the game changer who brings the spotlight, pulls in new fans, and elevates the entire sport.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewership.
Despite her meteoric rise, the WNBA has been surprisingly hesitant to crown Caitlin Clark as the face of the league. Her Rookie of the Year honor leaked days ago, yet the official announcement only came recently, and even then, it wasn't unanimous. That delay didn't go unnoticed. Fans and analysts alike are questioning why the league seems slow to fully embrace her star power. To many, it feels less like oversight and more like resistance or reluctance to accept that the league's future may now rest on the shoulders of a 22-year-old sensation from Iowa.
Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA, and she is getting paid a measly $28 million.
Caitlin Clark has the talent, the charisma, and the fan base to elevate the WNBA like never before. She's the full package. But oddly, both the league and even Nike seem cautious about throwing their full support behind her. And, honestly, it's hard to figure out why. Right now, the spotlight is firmly on Clark, especially after her standout moment at the ESPYs. But the real question is, will the powers that be finally lean in and back her the way stars of her caliber deserve? The criticism around Clark isn't new. What's surprising is that it now appears to be coming from places that should be lifting her up, like Nike, one of the biggest brands in the sports world. Fans are baffled. Despite her on-court dominance and off-court appeal, Clark continues to face intense scrutiny, and it's starting to feel less like fair critique and more like something personal.
Somebody coming along and elevating the sport shine ultimately benefits you. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
There's a deeper story unfolding behind the scenes, one layered with bias, jealousy, and perhaps even fear. Caitlin Clark isn't just making waves. She's reshaping women's basketball and challenging long-held norms. And for some, that shift feels uncomfortable. In just her rookie season, Clark has already broken records, captured national attention, and energized a league that's long needed a spark. She's a true trailblazer. Yet strangely, Nike, a brand known for celebrating greatness, has chosen to downplay her rise. Instead, they continue highlighting athletes who, while talented, simply aren't having the same cultural or commercial impact. Nike has a storied legacy of aligning with transformative icons Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, LeBron James, athletes who redefine their sport. By every metric, Clark is following in those same footsteps. She's shattered rookie records, pulled in unprecedented TV ratings, and drawn comparisons to basketball royalty. So why the hesitation? Why the silence? As Nike promotes players like a Ja Wilson who, while established, isn't generating the same buzz, it leaves fans puzzled. Many are asking the same question: if Clark isn't the kind of star Nike backs, who is?
Have somebody that's come along, who, by the way, I'm going to go there, who happens to be white, and brought a level of attention and allure to the sport it had not received before. And what we were seeing from an abundance of folks appeared to be resentment.
And this is where Adidas steps in finally, a brand that's ready to recognize what Caitlin Clark truly represents. With support from iconic ambassadors like Billie Jean King, Adidas hasn't hesitated to celebrate Clark's incredible rookie campaign and undeniable impact on the game. It's a breath of fresh air for fans who've been waiting for anyone to give Clark the credit she's earned. Meanwhile, Nike's stance remains puzzling. Despite locking Clark into an 8-year, $28 million deal now looking like an absolute bargain given her skyrocketing market value, the company has shown a surprising lack of enthusiasm in promoting her. For a brand built on elevating sports legends, this quiet treatment of a generational talent is hard to ignore. Clark's fans are watching closely, and many are asking the same question: why is Nike holding back? She's proven herself on the court, built a massive following off it, and changed the conversation around women's basketball. At this point, the silence speaks volumes.